Okay, now, I'm going to do a bit of an explanation on this one before we actually do the worked example, because I want you to be able to refer back to this if you need to. Alright, more often than not, when you do a phone call, when you get charged, if you're on the phone for 12 seconds, they don't charge you for 12 seconds. They charge you for 30 seconds. Or they'll charge you for a minute. It's the same as when you park a car. It's very rare that you park a car and they charge you by the minute. They'll charge you for a half hour or an hour block. Does that make sense? So if you're in there, you get... Sorry? Because someone had to pay for the parking lot. It's a way to make money.
They make money out of anything now. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so when you actually make a phone call, it gets rounded up to the next block. So if you're getting charged in 30-second blocks and you've done a phone call for 2 minutes and 28 seconds, it gets rounded up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But that's exactly the same as if you do a phone call for 2 minutes and 1 second. They'll round it up to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay? Or if you're in 1 minute blocks, a call of 2 minutes and 28 seconds will get rounded up to 3 minutes. Right? So it depends on your plan. So you should read these things. But it's not normally, if you get a plan, they don't normally write that in there very obviously. So you have to either ask or that. Now, the other problem you have is because most people will then go, well, what I'll do is I'll talk to someone for 29 seconds, hang up, and ring them up again. And I'll talk to them for another, or if it's in minute ones, I'll talk to them for 59 seconds, hang up, and ring them again, talk for another minute, and then hang up, and then ring them again. The only problem is you don't get charged just for the actual amount of time you're on the phone call. You also get what's called a connection fee.
Is that like when you're calling?
Yeah, when you ring them, they'll charge you a connection fee of like 30 cents or 50 cents. And so it makes it so it's not worth your while to hang up and then ring again, because you're not just paying for the first minute, you're also paying the connection fee.
Yeah.
So your first minute is always more expensive, or your first block is always more expensive because you've got the time you were on there plus your connection fee. Okay?
There's no way of getting
Sorry?
There's like, they think of everything.
Yeah, it's also, that connection fee is also called as a flag fall. And if you're in Sydney, and you guys aren't obviously, but if you were in there, you might have heard the term flag fall when you get a cab. Okay? When you first get into a cab, they charge you a flag fall. Okay? And it literally comes from the cabs because they used to have a little flag in American movies, you'll still see them, with a little flag on their little money thingy, and they put that flag down to say that to start the timer. So it charges, and that's the flag falling. They've also got that on their letterboxes, because in America you don't go to the post office and mail things, you put them in your letterbox and you put your flag down on your letterbox, and that tells the postman there's something in there to take.
I wouldn't like that because people could like know when there's stuff in there.
Yeah, but this is more from back in the days where, well, that's the thing, it was from, it's not so much that it's Canamble, it was from more back in the day where people would never even think about stealing your mail. Why would you do that? That's just weird.
It's just very boring.
This is when people used to leave their doors open and keys in their car.
Yeah, we know you can't.
Okay. It's not just Canamble, trust me. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at this one. Worked example 4. Worked example 4. Kwong's phone plan charges standard calls at 99 cents per minute or part thereof, which means she's getting charged in minute blocks, plus a 35-cent connection fee. How much does she pay for a 3-minute and 40-second phone call? First thing you've got to think about is how many minutes has she been on the phone?
4 minutes.
I'm on the phone with my wife for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a normal phone call. Because I'm going to see you later on. Just on there, talk, and then hang up. Get it over
I just leave on the phone and my credit just goes.
Oh yeah, so she's on there for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So how many minutes, Surly? Surly, how many minutes?
4.
4. Okay. She's actually been on there for 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but we rounded up to the next minute.
They should do that.
Trust me, phone companies are never going to round down. Okay, so you've been on there for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So now what do we do? She's been on there for 4 minutes. How much does she get charged per minute?
Oh, it's 40. I mean 99.
That would be better.
Yeah.
So we got 4 times. You can do 99 cents or you can do the 0.99. I'm going to do the 0.99 because that's what I do. Okay? So that's the cost.
Cost 34.
Plus, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to put that in brackets so I know that's the call cost. The brackets won't actually affect it because you know from your order of operations multiplication to be done first. But then we're going to add what to it, Charlie?
Plus 35.
Yeah, 35 cents. Okay, that's the flag fall or the connection fee. Chuck that into your calculator and you're going to get $3.96 plus your 35 cents, $4.31.
No, actually, it is.
Everyone happy with that? Or did I do something horribly wrong? Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Easy as.